Okay, wrapped Bitcoin. Not even sure what this is, but I like seeing new coins. So this is also bullish, way above this moving average. Looks to be at a previous resistant area, support area, I guess would be, because it is bullish. But it's had a real tough time breaking up here. So based on last week, bearish into this zone. Now this week doesn't look too great either. Yeah, it is bullish. It is above this moving average, but don't really know if this is worth a buy because of this area that it seems to be rejecting so heavily. You can see here that many times it's rejected. Anything above 30,500, it's rejected. So yeah, I don't think I would want to buy that, to be honest. Let's see the range here, if it's worth getting in on it. Like, well, it says about 7,000, so yeah guys, I don't really think, I mean, normally this would be a good buy. Like, it's super bullish. Now it's pulling back, it's probably pulling back to the 618, which would be, well, right here pretty much. Maybe a little bit lower. It's either this zone, either it's holding at the 382, or it's going to come down a little bit more between the 50% and the 618. I mean, this clearly looks like it's holding right now. So I do have a theory here. There is a chance that price is very bullish, which it is, appears to be, and then all it's doing is just retracing to the 382, which means anytime a segment of price retraces down to 382 and holds, usually means the move or the asset, whatever you're trading, is very bullish. The fact that it's only retracing down to 382 and not one of these deeper retracements means that, like, people really want to buy it before it's even on sale. So anything below 50% I would consider pretty on sale, but because it's only at 382, it's not that on sale, but people are still willing to buy it. You can see it's really resisting this area. So that actually means that price might blow through this zone. And I mean, you're betting on price. I mean, it would probably be a good buy at least into this zone, but then you're banking on price going past this zone. And so, but we can mark it out. Don't necessarily have to take it, but it might be worth it. So we can say our monthly low is about 28.7. Let's see where this puts us. Yeah, about 28.7. I mean, where did this wick go? 28.5 maybe. Yeah, probably about 28.5 is our low for the month based on this candle. And then we'll just write it in here. I don't think price will come back down here, but to this low, but it could. So we want to be ready if it does. And then our high is going to be 35.5, and that's based on the monthly range of 7,000, which is way above here. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if it hits its monthly range, it's gonna just like go right through this zone, but it has to go through this zone, which it's rejected many times. But like I said, there seems to be a lot of bullish momentum. The fact that this pushed all the way up here and now is pulling back and seems to be holding at the 382 level. I'll put it back here so people know. Yeah, you can see right here, like if we delete this zone, you can see that it lines up perfect. So can't really make this up. It's just doing what it is. So put that zone back there. So I do think this is a good buy. I don't know if it'll come back down to 28.5, but I mean, anywhere in this zone is a good buy. And you can put price down here. I guess this zone here, hold on, get rid of this line. This zone is actually technically here. So if you put your price, put your stop down to here, and then yeah, we're gonna target all the way up to 35.5. So this is what the structure and everything is telling me, but again, would have to break this massive zone here. So worst case scenario, you take a buy entry pretty much now, or let it come down a little bit back to like 29,100 or 29,000 even. Buy it in this zone here, just below this 382 level. So anything below 29,100 you buy, and then hold it in hopes that the momentum pushes through this zone and you can hold it all the way to 35.5. If price comes into this area here and let's say starts trailing off and just losing momentum, then you take your profit. You might make a 3R return, 3 risk to reward kind of thing. So that's worst case scenario, which is still pretty good. Best case scenario is you hold it and it breaks through the zone, you make an 8R. So that's probably what I would do. I think the structure is all there to do so. You can see very, very bullish all the way through here, and now is holding in this zone here. You can see this previous candle back in June 19th here when it closed. It went to the zone and then kept trying to break the zone, but hasn't really pulled back much. Hasn't broken the zone yet, but also hasn't pulled back much. So it tells me that it's having a tough time breaking it, but doesn't really mean people are selling it. So if they're not all selling it at this zone, then eventually they're going to start buying it again, and it's probably going to go through this zone, which I think it might do relatively soon. So that's my take on wrap Bitcoin here. Buy it at 29,000 or 29,100, whatever you can get it at, and then hold it for a nice long position to 35.5. Try to capitalize on the full monthly move, which would be this entire thing here, and then you're good to go. So that's that.